It is amazing how consistent the message is from the great titans of our success out there in terms of what it takes in order for someone to be successful. So I've been listening out to quite a few guys, the likes of Rob Moore, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and a few others, Alan Blue, the founder of LinkedIn, and a lot of other CEOs and people who have made it in business. So it is, like I said, quite fascinating that there seems to be a common theme in terms of what they advise and what they say about what it takes in order to be successful in business. So here's a take from Arnold Schwarzenegger, actually, which I thought was quite interesting. So here's his top four tips that he talked about, which actually helps people to be successful. So the first is having a vision. When you have a vision, and have a direction of where you're going. So that actually helps you to focus your energies on what it is that you want to do because you have a direction, you know exactly where you want to go. Like for him, he talks about how he had a specific vision of becoming Mr. Universe and making it big in America and becoming a global superstar. So that was a very specific vision for him, and he knew what he needed to do and what it took in order for him to get there. So that was his first tip, having the vision. The second was ignoring the naysayers. So this is all about, when you set out to do a number of things that you're going to do in your venture, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to say, nah, you can't do that, it's impossible and everything. So you've only got to remember Nelson Mandela's saying that, everything is impossible until somebody else does it, then it becomes impossible. So you've got to not listen to the naysayers, just to believe in yourself that you can either break the ground and be the first to do certain things, or just believe that you are going to achieve whatever it is that you set out to do because you are going to do it. So ignore the naysayers was his second tip. The third was work your socks off. I mean, he used a different word, but it technically boils down to that. Work your socks off. And for him, he was spending hours and hours in the gym doing the press ups, making sure that his body was in shape because he wanted to become the youngest Mr. Universe. That took a lot of hard work, a lot of working in the gym and all of that. But because he was focused and he had a vision, he was able to put in that graft, but it really took a lot of work in order to do that. And he talks about how he actually met and was inspired by Muhammad Ali, and he experienced firsthand how Muhammad Ali also worked his socks off in order to achieve where he wanted to be. So all that hard work and graft paid off for them. Of course, depending on what venture you're doing in this modern age, there is a way of actually working smarter as well by, for example, leveraging technology and social media. But essentially, it boils down to that. Work your socks off, like really work hard in whatever it is that you're looking to do in order to achieve your vision. And the fourth one, which essentially could be controversial, but he really pushes this one on as a great tip as well in business, is to have no plan B. And I repeat that, have no plan B. So essentially, you just focus all your energies onto plan A. And he talks about how every little thought or energy that you're putting into your plan B is energy that you're taking away from your plan A. So you need to focus and concentrate all your energies into plan A because you have to believe and focus and be in tune with that faith that you are going to smash it, you are going to do your plan A so that there's no plan B. Because the greatest success people there, those people who either in gymnastics or sport or whatever it is, for those who don't have a plan A, the plan B, they have to make plan A work. There's no safety net at all. So imagine that you're walking on a tightrope and there's nothing at the bottom to hold you. If you fall, you're gonna die, you're gonna go down. You are going to focus on that little, the smallest of detail, in order to get you through to the other side without falling. And that's the kind of focus, that's the kind of energy that is champions that you should have in your plan A, so that you don't have a plan B. It doesn't like a plan B at all, because it just distracts you. It takes your energies from plan A, and it's not necessary. So you don't need a plan B or a safety net, because you just need to focus your energies into plan A. So I thought that was quite interesting from coming from Arnold Schwarzenegger. And obviously, he is someone who has walked the been there, walked the walk, and is talking about what it took him to be successful, and that can also help you to actually understand what is involved in order to get to where you want to be, just like these big successful titans have been. So I hope that helps you to begin to grasp what is required and what it takes for some of these guys to be where they are. So just a quick recap: have a vision so you know where you're going. Ignore the naysayers, work your socks off. And this modern age, work smart as well. But the fourth one, have no plan B. Just to go for your plan A, no safety net, and make sure that you concentrate all your energies into that littlest of detail to get you to where you want to be. So I hope you go out there, experience, learn, and grow. Until next time, cheerio.